Kim here at Genius PR. We are at the Supermoon event here at Digital Asset Summit Week. We have Henry from Silicon Valley Bank, Vice President working crypto clients. So first and foremost, I'd love to learn more about what you do.
Yeah, I ask myself that question all the time. So I've been in the industry for 10 years, started off in structured financial products, selling to family offices on the crypto side, moved throughout multiple different companies and was a founder. Now I'm with SVB. I bank all of our pre-seed, seed stage companies on the crypto side nationally, our emerging managers, and then growth over on the West Coast. Really focused on trying to add value to our clients, right? Banking is pretty commoditized, and the thing that we can provide is how can we play connector? How can we make sure that we're bringing value to our clients outside of just the platform, despite the platform being competitive?
Awesome. So tell us more, when it comes to these clients specifically, what sort of crypto products are you actually providing to them, and what are you helping them navigate when it comes to finding solutions to their problems?
Yeah, a little bit of nuance here. We are a commercial bank, which means we operate entirely in fiat still. With that said, we offer the crypto companies your typical suite of commercial banking products. That means operational accounts, that means yield accounts, that means different kinds of investment products, international. We have different international solutions. I won't get into it, but really it's a company that needs to grow, right? And they need to grow outside of their Mercury account or other neobanks. They need custom banking solutions, and they need a banker on the other side of the phone.
Awesome. Are the other banks also operating in the same space at the moment? How competitive is the space?
Yeah, if I said it wasn't competitive, I would be lying. That's part of the fun. There's a lot of banks operating in the space. People are starting to be able to get comfortable with more higher risk clients, and what we classify as higher risk clients is anybody who operates in crypto. Historically, you could end up being debanked by having different transactions with exchanges like Coinbase or Kraken, and now banks are starting to get more comfortable on the commercial side with having those, but we still need to go through a process of due diligence and understanding what the clients are doing, right? We need to understand their flow of funds. We need to understand the way that these companies are operating and making sure that we can get comfortable providing them with the full suite of banking solutions. And we are uniquely positioned in that because we have a cryptonative compliance team. They go through, they audit, or they go through and diligence all of the clients, and that gets us to a place where we know that we're not going to end up having to debank them unless somebody's going off and starting interactions with a sanctioned country or something like that. But as long as we're comfortable up front, we can pretty reliably bank you all the way through different life stages of your company.
Awesome. So we are right now in the United States of America. You guys have put a lot of legislation in place when it comes to the Genius Act and the Clarity Act. How is that affecting your business in general when it comes to these things?
Yeah. I think that's an interesting question. I think more so than anything else, it gives us clarity, right? It gives us an understanding of what these clients are able to do without just operating in gray areas, but instead having defined spaces. It also gives us the ability to start exploring other solutions, and it gives us kind of the green light to say, okay, if we have legislation in place that allows us to operate in this space, what does it look like to do that?
That's amazing to hear. I think it's a great step when it comes to these things, especially we've seen this week with the Digital Asset Summit Week, all these institutional clients coming in, companies, but also with startups as well, and companies in general. What have you seen this week coming here in New York that has kind of like opened your eyes in terms of the possibilities of the convergence between crypto and institutionalization in the US?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest takeaway I have is crypto people actually own suits, or they went out and purchased them. No, it'd be like kind of on a serious note. It's refreshing to see the fact that we're becoming a little bit more formalized as an industry, right? When I started 10 years ago, it was clear that this was going to be a not just like individually life-changing experience, but it was going to be a world-changing experience. And the way that we operated as financial institutions was eventually going to change. And I think we're starting to see the appetite from financial institutions, but even more so, starting to see the right companies come into place and really structure themselves in a way that can cater to the right financial institutions.
Awesome. And obviously we are here at Supermoon Ventures. They obviously incubate, invest into startups and so on as well. What's your message to startups from Silicon Valley Bank? What do you want to help improve and also help bring to the table?
If you're getting funding from Supermoon or you are incubating here, come talk to me. I can provide you banking services. We can figure out the right people to get you in touch with within my network, and we can hopefully help you guys understand why it's important to have a true banking relationship outside of just your traditional bank accounts.
And how do people get in contact with you?
Oh man, you're asking me to give my information away. Find me on LinkedIn. It's Henry Felella. Or if you know somebody here, I'll give somebody my Telegram, and maybe you can access me there.
That's a maybe. But yeah, to meet Henry, come to meet him in person at the conferences. But yeah, thank you so much for your time today, guys. Thank you, Henry.
Of course. Yeah, thank you guys for having us. This has been a great event, and it's really exciting to see the maturation of our industry continue.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Cheers.